This is Everything's Archie number 78 in the Archie Comics group, and it's in the Archie series. And Archie says, "Who do you love, Betty? You'll have to squeeze it out of me, Archie." And this is from September 1979, published 9 times a year. And on the inside cover, there's advertisement, 2 big hits, Hostess Cakes, free baseball cards. And there's Hostess Cupcakes and Hostess Twinkies. And the first story is Archie and Unwelcome Wagon. And Betty says, "Did you hear about Mr. Lodge? He's in the hospital." Archie says, "No, that's awful. What happened?" "He has the gout." Archie says, "Why don't we go see him?" Betty says, "Ronnie and I were just there." And Archie says, "I'll pick up some flowers and go see him myself. I'm sure he could use a little cheering up." "Hello, Mr. Lodge." "Oh, no, what are you doing here? I knew you'd be surprised." "Grown, you have no idea." "I brought you some flowers. I'll put them in here." "No, that's my drinking water." "Oops, sorry." Mr. Lodge says, "Forget about it, Archie. I'll have the nurse clean it." And Archie says, "What are these things for?" Mr. Lodge yells, "Don't touch them." Thump. "Yow! Pull it up, quick." "Not that much." "Help." And the nurse says, "What's going on in here?" She says, "You shouldn't touch these things." Mr. Lodge says, "That's what I said." "Why don't you take him down to the visitor's room?" "Good idea." "No, that won't be necessary." "Nonsense, Mr. Lodge. You need a change of scenery." The nurse says he's right. Archie says, "Look out for this swinging door." Slam. And Archie says, "It slipped." And Archie's pushing Mr. Lodge in the wheelchair, and he says, "There, now, isn't this nice, Mr. Lodge?" And he says, "Grumble." And then a nurse walks by, and Archie's seeing hearts. And Mr. Lodge says, "Hey, look out." "Help." Thump, thump, thump. Crash, crunch. Archie says, "Now where did Mr. Lodge go?" "What are you doing down there?" "The visitor's room is upstairs." "Yow! You better leave, son. Are visiting hours over already?" "Is your father home yet, Veronica?" "No, and I can't understand it. They say he had a mild nervous breakdown and he had to stay for another week." And Archie says, "Do you think we should go cheer him up?" Archie has no idea. He caused all the problems. Here's an advertisement for Sales Leadership Club, super prizes or cash. And here's Little Jinx in the Super Dry. The fence needs a coat of paint, Little Jinx. I'll help, Daddy. But I hate when it's painted and everyone touches it and bugs get stuck in it. Hey, that's perfect. Yeah, a super drying paint. And they're looking at a quick drying paint. Stir it real good and we'll be ready to go. Paint. Eeps. The paint was already dry in the bucket. Kids join the fun while helping too. Did you know on December 21st, 1976, the United Nations passed a resolution making 1979 the International Year of the Child? It's a special year for all countries to focus on children's concerns. And there's an advertisement. The hottest thing in teas, rainbow glitter transfers, only $1. And the next story is Archie and Kung Fu to you too. Whack. Kung Fu? You saw the movie too? The fantastic fist and feet of Fink Fawns? A fine flick and realistic too. Imagine to be able to concentrate all your physical energy into one deadly lethal blow. Bam! You better control that lethal power of yours before it kills you. It's just like Archie. He tries to be a human engine of destruction and ends up as a pogo stick. Looks like Archie has seen the latest Kung Fu movie. How can you tell? I recognize the symptoms. The broken hands and feet. Archie, do you really know anything about Kung Fu? I'm an expert, Betty. I've seen all the movies twice. Can you teach me Kung Fu? Sure, it's all a matter of mental discipline and concentration. Close your eyes and concentrate all your physical energy into the force of your arm swing. Archie, my arm feels so strong. Whack. Should I have opened my eyes first? It might have helped. I don't want to be here when he wakes up. It would be too painful to his pride. I don't think it's his pride that's hurting him. Why don't you give up this Kung Fu nonsense? Jug, she caught me with my guard down. Really. I'm an expert at Kung Fu. If you're such an expert, here's the man to practice on. Duh, Arch, I heard you were a master of Kung Fu. I am, and I want you to help me prove a point. Try to penetrate my armored defense. You'll be helpless against my Kung Fu, ? Duh, how did I do? Not bad for a beginner. This looks familiar. Hey, I just realized why Archie's Kung Fu isn't working. He's not yelling. Not yelling? Yes, the yell is very important to Kung Fu. It tenses the body and helps channel the physical energy. The proper yell goes like so. Hi-ya. Eek. ? That's my girl. Moose, wait. You were lucky before. You really don't stand a chance against my Kung Fu. Archie, don't forget to use a good scream. Grr. Ho-sai. What was that? Was that a good Kung Fu yell? It wasn't bad. Then again, maybe his problem wasn't the yell. And here's the advertisement for Little Archie Comics Digest Annual Number 5. All in full color, bound on a long-lasting cover. Little Archie Annual Digest Number 5 is a winner. Newsstand price 95 cents. Enclosed, fine 95 cents plus 30 cents for shipping and handling. No orders taken after December 31st, 1979. And here's Joke Book Comics Digest Number 5. This is also 95 cents plus 30 cents for shipping and handling. You won't stop laughing either when you read the latest Joke Book Comics Digest Annual Number 5. Catch Fun Fever. Get your copy now. Puzzle, gags, jokes. And here's an advertisement for Fruit Striped Gum Sweepstakes. Hey kids, win a trip to Walt Disney World, Vacation Kingdom, or one of 1,110 other prizes. And the next story is Archie and Women's Rights. What are you doing here? I thought you were going to that new stage play with Ronnie. I was, but not now. Boy, that Ronnie makes me mad. What happened? She decided that she wanted Reggie to take her instead of me. When did she decide this? Just a while ago. She told me that I go out with her all the time and she's going to give Reggie a treat. I was deeply hurt. It was like being stabbed in the back. I was looking forward to seeing that stage play, but now I'm a shattered person. She can't do this, Archie. She made a commitment to you. Well, she did. But she invited you first, Arch. She can't change her mind at the last minute. Look, just because her father gave her the tickets for free doesn't mean she can dump you like that. You still have some rights, Archie. I do? Sure you do. A promise is a promise, and she promised you that you could take her. I'd go back to her and demand my rights. You're planning all week to see that play. She owes it to you. You're right. She can't push me around like some dummy. Smack. Now you're talking. You've given me new courage, pal. Let her know what the score is. All he needed was a little good advice. Archie, what are you doing back here? Didn't you demand your rights? I sure did. She also gave me a few lefts to go with them. And here is Archie's gag bag. Where's Mr. Weatherby, Miss Phillips? He's out right now, but we have all our suggestions on how to improve conditions in school. He told me you'd be here, Archie. He said to leave them on his desk. And he's got a paper shredder. And here's Pop Tate says, Veronica just got a poodle. They say dogs reflect their masters. Yes, Weatherby would have a bulldog. Miss Grundy, a greyhound. And Jughead, a chowhound. And here's the order form. Here's your Archie 3 for $1 checklist. Just check off the Archie series titles you'd like mailed right to your home from the checklist below. You get 3 titles for only $1 or single titles for 40 cents each. Don't miss out on this great offer. Checklist. Archie's Joke Book 261, Betty and Veronica 286, Laugh 343, Pep 354, Life with Archie 209, Jughead 293, Little Archie 147, Archie 285, Archie at Riverdale 67, Pals and Gals 136, Everything's Archie 79, and B&V Summer Fun 484. Again, no orders accepted after December 31st, 1979. Fill in your name and address, cut this ad, and mail your order to Archie 3 for $1 checklist. Here's an advertisement for 100 Little Dolls, all for $3. And here's an advertisement for Strong Arms, only $5. And then here is Archie Club News. Youth Day contest, membership 50 cents. There's a Mother's Day and a Father's Day. What would you think about having a special Youth Day also, a day just for you? Write me a letter in 150 words or less telling me why you would like to have a Youth Day and how it should be celebrated. The most creative and original letters will be awarded cash prizes. Judges' decisions are final. All entries must be postmarked no later than September 30th, 1979. Mail your letters to Youth Day Contest. And here's a form to become an Archie Club member. Be an Archie Club member, eligible to win cash prizes and a big byline in an Archie series comic. By joining the Archie Club as an official reporter, you get a dressy, colorful Archie Club button and a handsome, authentic Archie reporter press card. And here is a maze, Archie buzzing round. Uh-oh, Archie hears some buzzing. Quick, help him find the one and only path around the bees. There's the start, and there's the bees, and there's safe. Here's an advertisement for neck pendants, only $1 each. And the story is Archie in Word of Mouth. Up and at 'em, Archie. Today's the day you clean up that mess you call a room. Why today? Because I don't want the Board of Health to come and condemn it. Now get upstairs and start organizing that mess. Ring. Question mark. Come on, Arch. Are you all set to bowl the girls at Avon Alley's? Oh no, I forgot. My mom wants me to clean up my room. What? Can you get out of it, Archie? I already reserved the Alleys. Here, Reg, hold my ball. I'll think of some excuse. Or, Mom, would it be all right if I clean up my room tomorrow? Oh no, you don't. That's what you said last week and the week before. Get up there. Mom, where should I put these dirty clothes? I'll take them. They go in the bathroom hamper. Mom, what do I do with my old magazines and comic books? Put them in this cardboard box and I'll put them in the hall closet. Mom, what do I do with my tennis racket, ice skates, and hockey stick? Give me them. I'll put them in the attic. Mom, what do I do with all my games? Good grief. I'll put them in the basement. Mom. And then she throws them out. Slam. Question mark. How did you manage to do that? No how, pal. No how. So he just aggravated his mother so much till she made him leave. Full color poster spectacular #2. Giant McNichols, Coneheads, L.A. Farah, Giant Lad, Kiss Collage, Miss Carter, Miss Anton. Here's the order form. And then here's Olympic Sales Club. Earn famous name, prizes, or cash. Earn $1 a box. Sell cards and gifts from free sample book. And here's an advertisement for 23rd Century Odyssey Now Star Trek, the motion picture. Coming this Christmas to a theater near you. Thanks for watching.